Like, I'm not agreeing with that as a joke. Like, this is 100% true.
So we got to get to losers top 6 first and foremost with aforementioned player earlier, TacocaT versus player we've seen.
TacocaT's been making a wild run
on something. And
also, I'm
here for it.
So many game 5s.
Yeah,
man is exhausted right now.
He's got the ultimate test right here. Not a maple mirror. Instead, we're just seeing the Zedburn right from the bat from Switch, right off the bat from Switch, and it is a pretty back and forth type of start, but it seems like TacocaT always wants to create these type of spots first because he's a very different style of maple, one that wants to consistently use and reset the threat of Mark and go in for some absolutely devastating edge guards because of it.
It's more of like the Vortex style of just like you thought you got out and now you're getting hit by the next thing. Ooh. Yeah, I've been extremely impressed by TacocaT. I know it is local. It's one of those players that has done a lot of stuff online but hasn't been able to go to much in person. So the fact that it's like, all right, big event near me, dope, cool, I'll be there.
Yeah.
Oh, barely misses the down air.
What always cracks me up is that TacocaT was a Clarin in Rivals 1.
I forgot about that. You're right. Yeah.
But
a lot of Rivals 1 Clarins aren't playing Clarin anymore. Not because she's bad. Arguably, she's way better than she ever's been. But because it just is like, oh, my confirms feel slightly different. Things are just the uncanny valley of playing a character in a new engine.
The changes to the engine really affect it.
A lot of Zedders are also switching. Ironically, a lot of Zedders have switched to Clarin, and a lot of Clarins have switched to Zedder. And then there's me who played Ori, who's not in the game. That's like, I'm going to play both now.
I'm just going to try something different.
I'm out Clarin Zedder dual main. So.
As it happens. Wow, okay, going for the high angle of the tether into dash down was sick. Switch not ready to cover the tether, which you are typically frame negative for.
Yep. The tether is not a true confirm, it is a mix-up.
Yes.
You are trying to see if you, depending on the direction you tether, you can go do nair, you can do up air, you can do up B, but it is this like, all right, pick your poison kind of thing.
Right. And if you tether to stage when the opponent's just standing there, that's usually you get blown up.
Yep. That is the, I'm doing this because I have to make it back and I don't have a choice.
Still, last stock here wisely as we see TacocaT go again with the wall jump, wall cling into wall jump bear, trying so much to play around flexibility and movement and doing so effectively. I love these downward dashes. I've only really seen Marlon and TacocaT implement them, and they are so effective.
Yep. So I was looking into this after Marlon just the crazy display.
Yeah, did that.
That is a thing that only works on fast fallers.
Okay.
So it only works on Crag and Zedder. It also gets way more consistent the higher the percent is because of the way that the knockback works. Like, that's the only reason that Marlon did the clip that everyone saw in Grands of Champ of the Beta was because he already had Crag at such high percent.
Right.
So against like mid to higher percent Zedder, you can also kind of do the same thing. It's just not the wobble that Marlon was doing.
And honestly, the wobble isn't even the part that I'm really interested in because that was you already had the game.
Yeah, that was the flex.
Yeah. What I like about the implementation of it at all is it sets Mark. It acts with a hit. It acts like you're fast falling with a hitbox, and it creates and extends opportunities that wouldn't be there before.
It's one of the few ways to mark someone that also straight up can lead into a combo.
Yes.
Because like side special doesn't usually lead into it. Like throwing a seed never leads into a combo. There's not a ton of ways that you can get marked and get the follow up in the same swing.
Downward dash fills that niche. Oh, looked to remark there after the Lily wrap, but ended up missing. Short hopped instead of full hopped, it seemed like.
Clearly from what we're saying. Oh, I love that nair. So low. Yeah,
yep.
You grab ledge, you're done. That little nair to tap him out of recovery so that he could just grab ledge was so smart.
Yeah, I have been very much enjoying TacocaT's approach to offense, but Switch never far behind, always bringing us to final stoppages.
Yeah,
using what Zedburn does best.
Even in the last game, it felt like Switch was just playing from the back foot the entire time, even though he did bring it to the final stock. It always felt like it was clearly in TacocaT's favor, and that it was like, oh, Switch needs to make a comeback, not like, oh, this could go either way. There we go, though. First lead.
It's always hard to tell with a character like Zedburn because while I 100% agree, right, like TacocaT had been up until this very moment been in control of like the game flow. Zedder is such a all or nothing type of character where like Zetter will get a hit and just go bananas with it and then go back to like playing a call and response type of neutral and wait for that next hit.
Like every character in Rivals can get a 0 to death, but Zetter like extra gets it, if that makes sense.
Case in point. Why did that take the stock?
I was not ready for that to kill. I don't think TacocaT was ready for that to kill. I don't even know if Switch was ready for that to kill.
Ignited forward strong goes dummy.
It does, but I feel
really
like there
hard.
was some element of bad DI in that as well. But either way, that's the, I don't know, he basically went to the corner as much as he could. That's wild. 79 after hit, really?
Okay, hold on.
Really?
We can figure out his DI based on the handy dandy utility. Come on.
He was probably SDIing. That was decent DI.
Okay, yeah.
It's not that those aren't actually DI lines; those are SDI lines. But like, it's kind of the same thing for that kind of move.
Yeah,
they just also are. They're both.
Oh, wanted it. Grab ledge. Not able to get the full stock because of the length off of Zetterburn's up special, but hey, it's always worth it to try and threaten stock quickly on the side of Zetterburn because it makes them more and more de-incentivized to go off
Oh
stage.
my god,
that's tough.
Every once in a while, you just forget to pivot. You missed your turn. Oh, ooh, the drop down seed to get the new mark was real cute.
TacocaT loves to add on these marks, but we're going to see, the Ignite forward strong come in center stage, absolutely closing down the stock there.
Almost closed it out earlier, which means I feel like Switch has gotten a lot more momentum than he did in the beginning. He's feeling like he's moving around a bit. We're going to beat up Lily.
And you can just see that in the shift to the offense, right? Like, instead of Switch just kind of setting up for down airs and shine tech, just like shine jump back air, shine jump down air.
It's like the level 1.
Yeah.
Oh, no, okay, let's say it's the level 2.
Yeah. Now we're shifting with a lot more rising forward airs in neutral as we see TacocaT close down the stock there. It's been all about sniping the platform movement, and we almost saw a big payout over for it there.
That was one of those, like, I don't know if you're going to shield fast enough. Or the amount of people that are like, oh shoot, I need to get out of here, let me escape, and they drop shield because they're like, I'm going to roll or I'm going to jump. Or
even those up airs, I love to see them from someone like Switch because we're no longer trying to hunt for what Zetterburn's typical strongest position is. We're instead just playing into the scramble, and up air is such a good button at doing that.
Okay, I will say from what we saw earlier for that last kill, if you're playing Zetter, up strong through a plat to kill feels like a drug.
Oh,
it's like the best feeling of like, oh, you thought you were safe anywhere?
That's my pacemaker.
Yeah. It's the like, all right, this fuels me. Time for another stock quick. I love sharking with that up strong through plats.
All right, we are talking about a lot of pressure here, but it was only for 23%. You need some clean hit here, and definitely a way to get Zetter out of crouch cancel percent.
Yep. Godai Delta has gone dark. We are so close. This could go either way.
Wow, what a brave forward air. TacocaT just not, there's no influence. Oh, wow, what a tech.
Yeah, I mean, I think there was also some like E2 get to the ground.
Freeze.
Oh, he was looking for it. He was looking for a roll.
Yeah. He wanted it desperate.
Oh, and if he had found it, that was done. It was so close.
Big dash back pickup, but we get the tech chase. We find the
nair.
Forward air goes for the 3 mark, and that was it. That's committing to the edge guard. Go off stage. Hit the cat.
Switch was not happy with that.
Especially not. It seemed like it was
he keeps getting clipped right after he jumps.
Yes.
Like watch this. He's going to try to jump out here. Gets there, and here's the jump. And immediately, that's when he's looking for the nair. Hits him one more time so he can't get the dive bomb back to stage. And then he didn't realize, because he got hit from the other side, he was facing the wrong direction.
Yeah. He needed to do turnaround shine into pivot,
instead
of
just regular turnaround.
That's rough. But that's the that's the value of TacocaT, just being brave.
Yeah.
Just choosing to implement his own game plan first and foremost, rather than always try to play responsive. Take initiative. Hit buttons.
I really like the stage pick from Switch, actually. Not that I think it's like amazing for Zetter, but I think the way he's playing Zetter is really explosive right now. And Zetter on this stage, because it's got really tiny blast zones, will often just like, especially if you miss the DI, is like, oh, that killed at 60. But even otherwise, I've seen stuff purple at like 75. Like, just this stage is so good if you've got your confirmed and you're feeling strong. It also
an offensive player's dream.
Yeah, doesn't like. There's not a great spot for Lily. Not that he's been using Lily a lot, but let's see. He's been doing Lily a bit, but it's not like the core of his game plan.
Yeah, it's been like a set it and forget it type of thing, rather than wow, what a snipe.
That scooped him from below.
Why did that hit?
Some Maples are like, I refuse to approach unless Lily is here. Lily needs to be my safety.
Yeah.
And TacocaT's just like, I don't know, maybe I'll get her out. Maybe I'll do some gardening later, but right now.
Ooh, nice call out on the side of Switch though. We've been seeing that wall jump back air over and over and over again from TacocaT.
Like, I do not care if I trade.
Yeah, like I'm hitting you.
Big.
Big.
Thought it was going to lead to so much more. Still at 41% though.
The forward air follow up.
Got called out?
Going.
Okay,
Nice.
yeah. And so he got clipped out of something. Not the double jump quite yet, but.
I've been enjoying the implementation of ledge dash forward tilt from both sides here. Lily, Maple just because it's quick, and Zetter because it's huge.
Ledge dash forward tilt from Zetter is so good.
Oh, wanted the back air into the Gatling, instead get caught in the tech chase and the detriment of a small blast zone stage.
Yeah.
Equally affects your opponent, especially one as aggressive as TacocaT, looking to open things up. But these shines are starting to implement, getting him out of scrambles and turning them into advantage.
Switch is starting to fish for this too. We've seen a few missed strongs.
Ooh, that was
interesting shield pressure.
Whoa.
With the down air.
Yeah, it was like tether jump down air.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Here, it was one of those where I heard the down air, but I couldn't see it because of the way that the shield was. Oh, and he gets. I think this is the start. No, misses. Never mind.
I wonder if so Switch has been spot dodging a ton in this game, and spot dodge shine is spot dodge down strong.
Yeah.
Like things are insane for Zetter if you're able to get one of those off. Wonder if that's.
I like that he stays by the wall because that would have given him a chance to tech. A lot of what TacocaT's been getting like leverage off of is the like, all right, you went out a little too far in your recovery.
Switch needed this so bad. It's not going to close
down. That was like
down
the weirdest link for all of those. One shine. Oh, he thought the same thing. He thought the exact same thing. Misses it.
Respected that it was the shine was going to put the tumble, and that's just going to do it. TacocaT taking the set just like that.